What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another day of working on the 240 project that we have over there. Today we're going to be working on the intercooler mounts. We're going to be finishing up some plumbing for the intercooler, be making mounts for the radiator and a few other odds and ends stuff. See what we have time for today. But let's go ahead and make it our way through the mess I have in the garage, and let's get after it. So, as I walk through all this stuff, really need to get a shop. This is getting to a point where it's annoying. But, so we knocked out a little bit last night, and I'll show you what I've done. So, as you can see, the radiator is kind of sitting up there. We got the intercooler sitting in too. Here are the mounts. I don't have these things mounted yet. Until I get everything piping wise done, and then I'll make weld the actual mounts to the tubes. But we have the intercooler it's tacked to the turbo, so that's where that's going to be. And we made this all last night, and this is all one piece from a 3-inch up to 3.5, as you can see. It kind of just works around that, which looks pretty cool, I think. And then we get the headlight over here and get this right here. Okay. Get these, and I'm gonna take this bolt. Let's take this off. Kind of throw that in there. Give you guys a little bit of an idea. So that. What it looks like with the intercooler pipe. Plenty of room, just tons of area here, tons of space. We're gonna clean it up, throw some welds on it today. I don't know if he's gonna run a blow-off valve on this or not, but I've got plenty of area to probably run it like right here, or maybe even right there. But another thing we're gonna do today is make the mounts for this. So what I've done, this is actually a piece of C channel out of aluminum, like this right here. Didn't have any angle, so I chopped one of the sides off and cut it to where it will fit right in between there. And then we'll go ahead and we'll kind of round it off, make it look a little nicer. And then we're also going to make make a tab that comes off of this. So we'll just run like a bolt through it, or maybe make like a stud for it to go up, and then all he's got to do is just slide the radiator in and it's done. Probably make a bottom mount too, but see what happens. So let's get after it and see what we can get knocked out today. Here we go. Alrighty guys, so I didn't get as much done as I was expecting yesterday. Got a little busy, and I only knocked out a little bit. So we did get the this piping all welded up, so it's all done for the most part. We're gonna clean it up some more. I had to actually grind these welds down a little bit because the alpha lock wouldn't go over it, so I'll probably end up cleaning this up some more and then take the DA to it and really make it smooth again, because these pipes are all like painted and whatnot, so I had to grind all the paint off of them to make it to where I could weld it again. But that's pretty well knocked out, and I still got the bottom side of it where you where the intercooler is. I still got to do that, get that welded on, as well as the other side where the turbo connects to it. Still got to do that, but that shouldn't take me too long to do, but probably won't do it today, just because I don't have time right now. But these alpha locks are actually pretty cool. I wasn't too sure about them when I got them, when Sean brought them over, I should say. And I'm used to the V-bands. I think they work better. But the neat thing is that there's a little bit of play in these things. So they flex a little bit. Where I think we're a V-band style clamp, if you had it all V-band, I don't think it'd move at all. But and the other cool thing is that these do come off pretty easy for the most part. one-handed. Maybe, let me just get, maybe not so much one-handed, but two-handed. Yeah, they just pop right off. And then when you want to put it back on, just kind of get it to where it is, and you just screw it in and make sure it's square, and boom, it's on. Lock back in. So that's pretty cool. Curious to see how they work with the boost running through them and everything, see if they leak or anything like that, but we'll find that out once we get it all done. I did start on the radiator a little bit, but didn't get too far into it, unfortunately. But I can give you a real good idea of what's going on with this. So my idea is to take this, which I put it in my notcher, and which is an 1.25 inch, I believe, 1.25 inch notch, and then my plan is to put that there or somewhere in here, then TIG that on, and then I'm going to take a bolt and probably drill a hole out, run a bolt through it to where it's sticking up. So kind of like how this is, where it sticks up. I'll do that with a bolt, and then have a hole in this piece where the radiator is, and then all I gotta do is put a nut on it and she's locked in. I might have to put another mount somewhere on the bottom of the car where the radiator is, just to give it a little bit more stability, but I think those two mounts will hold it pretty well. Just gonna need like one more on the bottom just to give it that much more structure or stability. So other than that, that should take me too long. Just don't have time to do it today, unfortunately. I also did not get time to get those radiator intercooler mounts all done, but go ahead, we'll get a whole, I can't even talk today. So we'll go ahead and get that done probably the next time I work on it, which would maybe next weekend or this coming weekend or sometime this week. I'm hoping I get some time into it, but I do have to put airbags on my truck because I am going camping. Try to do a little bit of relaxing. It seems that all I do is work and then work some more. So take a weekend, just kind of hang out, have a couple beers and chill. But I did get the this is the new catch can that we're going to be putting in here, and that's kind of where the downpipe used to be on this car. So we used to have it run through here, and then it came out right there. So now that's gone, we're going to go ahead and put a catch can right there. And I had started this a while back, and I'm going to go ahead and finish it up, maybe change a little bit on it, but this is going to be the catch can for this car. It's 2 -10s, so basically run them here and then over to here and there and right there. So that should look pretty clean, especially once you get all this wiring all cleaned up. Yeah, that's gonna do it. So that's gonna call it for this one, guys. Unfortunately, it's a short video and really didn't get any progress really done with it, but it is kind of nice to see some stuff taking shape versus, I mean, last video it was just tubes in here, and now we got the intercooler and the radiator in here and the headlights on it, and all the piping's pretty well done and routed, so that's cool. But unfortunately, it's just gonna call it today. I just don't have time to do it today. This weekend I just got busy, but we'll go ahead and get back after it as soon as I can, and hopefully within a couple weeks we'll have all this engine bay pretty well knocked out. So I'm gonna go ahead and call it for this one, and I'll see you guys on the next one. And like and subscribe, follow along, because this is, once this is done, that thing out there gets pulled in and we get to start putting twin turbos and big intercoolers and yada yada yada, just all the cool stuff in there, and fireballs, and get that thing back up and running, making 1200 horse back again. So call it this one. See you guys later. Bye.